Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Edo people, APC, they come with destruction. The reason why OMOSEDE IGBINEDION decamp to APC. This not the message where Comrade Newton bring come here today. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Comrade Newton.
Grand rising to each and every one of you, all the lovers of freedom all over the world. I bring you good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created, the one that seeth the ending from the beginning, Jehovah Jireh. Alright, so we are here again today being on the 25th of August, Sunday 25th of August 2024. So by the grace of God, of the ancestors of our land, we will get there. If men were God, and if this life were to be a rope. So many persons, they would have make us to see win. But I thank God today we have built our hope and confidence on Mother Gaia. We have built our hope and confidence of our founding fathers who left us before they departed with a photosynthesized environment, despite the fact that people intend to put us into enslavement, but they will not succeed. Today, we are going to be, or I'm going to be unveiling to you the reason why OMOSEDE IGBINEDION are reason for decamping and the consequences that the God of our ancestors is going to be unleashing on him or her. A lot of us have seen this thing going on for quite some time now. At times, I'm very dumbfounded to see people who were supposed to stand to represent this very generation still trying to put or join the same people we are fighting against to make sure we remain in perpetual bondage. OMOSEDE precisely was given birth to, I think, in 1981. That's what I saw in Google. I don't know how rare it is. I think by now it should be 43 years old. Me fear we borrow ye tom line. To make sure we have water at home. Now, one thing that baffles me most here, the people that we are looking onto that would have also helped to make sure we have a better society, they are betraying us. And what this girl just did, she betrayed humanity. And for anyone that betrays humanity, there's always a consequence behind it. If there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. The book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 27, he said, neither give place to the devil. And if you also read the book of Ecclesiastes 10 verse 8, he said, anyone that breaks the edge, whosoever that diggeth a pit will fall into it. Anyone that breaks the edge happen to bite. So that's why my own is to make pronunciation from here. If you are guilty, wait for the repercussion. And what you are seeing today in our political space is not normal. It's all about trying to subject you into that pain and agony. OMOSEDE's mates today, or winner around the clock, or Zega Bonama F1, or Zego Ludena Magbima were OMOSEDE's mates. And right now, OMOSEDE have been given money just to discredit Obaseki in the APC mayor campaign where he Obaseki Gelema, Umami and OMOSEDE or decamp. OMOSEDE today and makes you to be politically irrelevant in Edo State. Today, you are going to, in all your lifetime, you will be politically irrelevant. Or maybe normal. Look at the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from verse 1. Or where there is time and season for everything. This critical time, when you know who you in school, what we are passing through in federal, there where Rundera, a bonige mugweze, maybe doing talks, I would have drawn you out the talks you are here with. I'm muting Benigu. Because what I stand for. So you couldn't protect a dollar rather than you want to join the same APC because it's not affecting you because Umira know your water. You where they are selling themselves abroad. Or one year boy winning a review. And make your heart to the you go where born, you go where those things to your body. It will be uncomfortable for you. Your heart today to be uncomfortable for you. This wickedness to the crying out loud. Go and look at your mate, the House of Congress everywhere, fighting to make sure humanity remains. Una ya deba. Now, what are the people benefiting? Anywhere you book and say, I know. Look at the legacy your father left behind. But anytime I remember to mention your name, calamity, okay, I'm before you. This is not a normal politics. Now, some group of people who are brainwashing, who does not have their brain set out of their head, who have been mentally enslaved by the so-called palace. You are taking the right decision. You are a betrayer. You betray our ancestors. And our ancestors is going to make it do land to be uncomfortable for you. Excepting ugele we wamariye minu anariye minu ariye minu yi ni ma make na do wulo. All your mates igbeya yan rote brafa right now. Wawe Samuel Ekpanhara age mate who stood in Finland to make sure there is a gene in Igbo land. We now form alliance to make sure Edo people vote is protected. Awa ugwaligo Aikpa OMOSEDE I know you have 1 or 2 social media hosts. If they come for me, I will dig you. I will dig you. I'm not afraid of anybody. Just a little girl growing up. 43 years old girl, what do now? Who we are supposed to stand with our people. The practice measure we move your a Marvin we beer and beer. Their children are being taught every day by day. Here mirror because mirror know you at all. IGBINEDION is too big now. Here you nana robo wire, but OMOSEDE this is an evil plan. And all deliberate wire. This is an evil plan of deliberate wire. A reasonable person, they to where we why will you decamp at this point in time? No, they will not time though. You are going to be arrested along the globalists. OMOSEDE IGBINEDION, I'm putting it to you, and the whole world is listening to me, all our alliance all over the world. Atato Bowe OMOSEDE IGBINEDION, Abi Ibrahim Traore, go and look at what he's doing in the Burkina Faso. All the Burkina base, they are happy today. Atato Bowe Abi Ibrahim Traore, Ibrahim Traore were giving birth to in the 1980 something or so. Udion, go and look at what he's doing. Instead of Mwabe, you have a cry out to make sure at least our local government to work. Wera Okada una be TV protected vote with a man who we pay where now una ya dey by APC. We will survive this nonsense. We will survive it. But the new earth that is coming to Idu land, we are not going to be a part of it. In Amion, in anywhere we are having dinner table of human civilization where Aji don't like Idu land, you are going to be rusticated from that very place. Every war unu ya to me now. A wickedness or too much. How will you do this one to your people? How will you do this one to your people? Now, they no interest to wear but okpewolo. When I dey back pelo de ba mi ati ere Oshomole. Or a Denis in Egwati be no ye gbe fun noto. Who cannot quote one constitution as a House of Rep member or when ring election here. No ya you no go and live quote me ropa. Almighty one ayegbe fun noto abagbe no mama. Wadwe but our people must be liberated. Either by hook or by crook. I'm assuring you today, as many of you that is broken hearted, liberation will come for you. But we're getting you know. The same thing happened in America. People felt where Jobadi Wagile win. Yes, a government Jobadi and set an aya munu one man dana. So I've set away those in aya one in man. But thank God you have made yourself at the way the camp at PDP. Remain there. People should save this video ahead of time. All of them going to come to pass. Why I present this today's topic for you. Even play politics all the time. This is time to face policy. Things are changing. Things are changing now. Now. Imagine me now. By APC because I'm a woman. Or do you think we work the war? Somebody called me from UK. Unreasonable person. Or every reasonable person. Let me say a reasonable person almost okay into it. But I turn it down. You go know me myself. So the life of the people my concern over what pretend. So my concern over so a dirty politics na na few women vega. Okay, go away but with their herent. Yen waro party baby go wawe House of Rep. Ni we wawe mu weseva. With this your attitude, make sure we're not the big campaign anything. I will raise up campaign against you. I will raise up campaign against you. Every reasonable human being, every reasonable adult life to raise up campaign against you. Yaga ki de put it down. A freedom anybody on my concern wa gbera ku wakpa. Eba no wa ri no gbelu wa wagbon. Igo ne etunubu munu ne APC munu. Uya wa woma. E zagazaga o kan lawe gbelu ni. Iwase no tie bona no because or do you dien we gbe na. Atu senior you are you stupid. Egbamu. Woman we go low kan that we run deru we e get bi oso na e ade say tie ni we gba yin o that ti agele mu go nu ni ba bo fie kun le lo we o sa mede Igbenedion abi OMOSEDE Igbenedion useless set of people what gamble with a don't like life no ya la political terror. Tell me one thing you are brought indeed when I be in 1981 man one look at the kind of dirty politics in play. So we have nobody right now to call our own. A fool and you are full and by frequency. Useless set of people. Why me no go wagwan? Why the camping now? All of them they are happy planting you. Who know you? Agi on we no more kere obi amimi. Na me ma kabu ho. If not the legacy they will see you to how we who you better reach. A man in who way of your mate. Okay, man support us to make sure we take a doba. Any person a plan in APC man near me that those state DG or Rama aware ma ekewe ama e ma udo ya de ban we nu gbeli ye do ni ma wo if not that so ya sir your father is too great e man de yodo he me te wa kwole ya kugbe cause Spanish authority yan hama we men e matata a man in waiting carry too much now. Yeah, I think you don't do that. Now let me read the topic here. OMOSEDE IGBINEDION, the campaign to APC and the misery behind it, which I've already explained. We may be coming to it later. APC Edo State is coming to come and Muwagboria. They are coming to destroy you. Get that clear. What you are seeing in federal right now is what they want it to happen to you in Edo State. That's why any of you not the boy follow army. Honor that way go OMOSEDE go and woman Uma yore and ovenu awuyi. Ojaya sim a woman. A lot of you akbitan mawanibun nuwaya awe merriment. But for you to make it to become real is a problem. I'm going to be playing a lot of audios for you of what's happening in America today. Almost about hundreds of schools will be closed in America because of the pulse of the monkey. Now, who on this very agenda? Nayato, you know, is APC now. APC and Democrat, they are kif. They are whatever is a John 10. How can you so love somebody even when the person does not mean well for you? Then here when the future, I don't want to most of you will die because of what you support. Ignorantly well, ignorantly you are supporting them, not knowing where you are digging your grave. Keep on digging your grave. This is not time to give any person useless opinion. On our opinion, salvation for humanity and redemption and the survival of the fittest. Whatever thing we do here is for a personal interest, the interest of the people. We have a lot of millions and millions of dollars. Normal heke no wu, but today they are dying no food. Nobody cares. I am with billions of naira in one. When I war the camp here, APC. Now, if you are sensible, don't so far goes you way or use terrors where my damage. What will interest you? Do a vampire, but the enemy do will expose you people. Enemy do a mother Gaia. If you were a mother Gaia, I guess you be your mother done my condition. Or can know water now. I know not care no water or OMOSEDE Igbenedion. Any brews are no water. The galactic powers are no water. All the frequency no dollar gonna here no water. We do not deserve this treatment. We don't deserve this kind of treatment. So walk by the camp, not those show where yes, or maybe no day. And you have made us to know that APC is coming to come and kill, to come and destroy. Any person that die while alien, at their killing, you must be among people. You must be eradicated with the plans APC. Why will you join such a thing by now? many supporters one. But I look at the government at least on a mass. You can imagine it's far better than we allowing APC to come. Now, am I any vote in APC? Is it not the same money they use in buy fuel today in the filling station? Where are they today? Are they not suffering the same economy? Are they been able to go to farm? That's why you have to take yourself out from politics and let's face policy. A policy, what you are bringing on the table, that's what I stand for. Now, someone supporting, I saw this alien, this vaccinated moron that claimed that is a UK citizen, talking to this very man in America. That's why I put this idea here. Someone supporting Governor Obaseki is better than someone supporting the palace. In Amigo no was support Obaseki or mass or where no Munanegua who sold slaves. As many people they have killed in that palace. In a TOM, in a get back more away. A man has grown somebody murdered and we are sold into slavery in a TOM. Except what the palace stand for. If they stand for salvation and humanity and redemption, all for Wayago, if they stand to make sure we are dehumanized and frequency what you was sending for free and even said it. So that next time what they are going to have one yisi or you may yisi or man we may come and say it when you think I called you to support good government. Nobody called me. I was in protest in 2000. Any person that come for it, I'm doing that one personally for that man. No support no was support recently because we are there anyway. If APC mood 100% better when I'm supporting palace that so slave. When you are human sacrifice. And by the grace of God, we are going to be coming with forensic machine. Or where OMOSEDE don't have them with forensic machine for forensic analysis. No one work really. The Burkina Faso, they never expected. The very year Sankara, Thomas Sankara were in Akpai. Let's assume a period in Abio. He never expected. They were killing Sankara, another Sankara were giving birth to. Nobody ever expected. Go and look at Ibrahim Traore. If they come back, 37 years old boy. So a real way have a giving me now one day, no way. Newton were saying this thing. I may not be the one that going to result, but somebody will come. And low to bring all these things to completion. We are not going to die in this suffer. There is a hope for us. The trumpet will sound. Can honor our maker. There's a narrative now. I'm going to be playing 2 videos to you of what's happening in America recently. On Intel, it's there everywhere. I put it in a platform already. Then you are there. Now your true identity will change during slavery and manipulated. Your true identity, for most of you watching right now, this one not your true identity. You were groomed into this very lifestyle. You were groomed to it. On your about demon. You were groomed to it. This is not your true identity. Now we do so. And while we do get another yakoko. So let me continue the reading it. Your ancestors lived in fear all through their lifetime. Your ancestors, and up to today, the 80% of our elders, they live in fear. In Yemen freedom. They live in fear. In Yemen freedom up to today. In Yemen freedom to today. They adhere to what they are not supposed to adhere to. But anyway, that's why if you put a cut through to most of our fathers, that's what they are going to tell you. I can say 99.5% of them. They live in fear. So if you must excel in life, first of all, kill your fear. The enemies, they have a lot of tools in their hand. They use indictment. They use fear. They want to indict you to some. That was what they were. Where you you're talking about, my bury on in it. It exists. That's why we are bringing freedom from abroad to you. And we will bring it. As we are saying right now, cosmic energy, it must come to pass. There's nothing I advocate if I want to come to pass. I think recently a lot of you begin to see Tupac. They show now with Dubai. I told you guys here, I think last year with Tupac, why are you now? Donald Trump have signed a law right now. Abe Manoka fake death here. They cannot come out in real life. Michael Jackson is going to be coming out. President Diana is going to be coming out. Whitney Houston is going to be coming out. John F. Kennedy is old right now. Is going to be coming out. And a lot of more. So that's it. That's why what I have in my head. OMOSEDE ona amo enyunyime no nyi. In big me and all your refo. You don't dare this very platform. Managwa kawene man know that your own is finished. We may not be having billions of people watching, but there's a God that watches here. The God of our ancestors is here. So let me continue reading it. Your true identity is hidden in you. It's not made for the life that you are living. Your true identity is hidden in you. That's another heading. The kind of lifestyle you are living is not made for you. That is why you are struggling. The reason why we are struggling today, imagine if you carry a fish out of the water and put it in ordinary ground. Let's even assume you carry a fish from the pond, then you can't go use put water and the water not even reach anything, maybe 1 millimeter. Put on the thing not even cover a belly. Put on for anywhere at all. You find out that the fish will not function very well. That's the kind of life we are living today. One, the person you are with is never your father. Most of you I know is your father, but you were not sold during slavery. I'm talking about the people that are neutral. The reason why you are forcing people to accept somebody who is not his father. There are most people today who have also denounced this fathership. You can also denounce truth. You give birth to some certain children right now. He does not want your kind of legacy. You can be smoking while you give birth to a child. Don't win money and say cigar. One, maybe a health issue already. Don't just like it. There are a lot of things maybe my father always do. Any secrets. Me, I'm very secretive. You can never meet me say I tell you about myself. What I want you to hear is what you hear. I have boundary. If my father will not have a boundary, I have boundary. That's what makes me to be different. So that if no sooner than I'm here to amend it so that it does not happen. My father was a freedom fighter to his best of our ability. That was a legacy I copied. And they come and have a where I will do more than what my father did. My father's advocacy was around Benin City, Ogida, Igbenedion, White Transformer, area, pretty good governance. Erimeru Swema, no campaign. First time for me to say it, Oje Guvegani. O gave our forion, he didn't have a ramage. Amamia will remake him because that man is vast in Gality. Now, what am I trying to say is this? So the life we are living today is a counterfeit life. We are not living a normal life. So the kind of lifestyle you are living is not made for you. That's why you are over struggling. Imagine somebody giving you a notion. Just come to Europe, do whatever you want to do, that's all. Now the foundation of your true blessing, the foundation of your true being was destroyed after you were invaded. The foundation of your true being were destroyed after you were invaded. Your real history is totally manipulated. You don't have a specific history today. That's why they paid huge amounts of money to all these Ikpotokis to manipulate this history for them. But Una and not hearing if you have frequency, you got your history through frequency. I was listening to Brother Festus today in France and Madame Ouwa in Norway. I learned a lot from them today. There are history. Even when persons test you, if you does not have that Christ consciousness, it does not run with you. If you are lying, I know. But if you are speaking the truth, I will embrace it. It is automatic. It connects immediately. That's it, because I've woken. I don't need to read how these people came. I know that they have been bad. This is who they are. You don't need to tell me which market were they using. Is it the back door of the Oba Palace? Or not? I've already concluded. They were merchandise of slaves. They sold slaves for a living. The same way most of you today, you are doing this very thing to receiving money. You create content every day by day. That was how they were, happy catching people. Anytime those one tell them that we have done another double barrel again, we don't do pump action. Oh, okay. How many men to get that for that new pump action? Oh, we 100 men. They were using you to exchange of the weapon of the way. So If somebody can be supporting these same atrocities, then why will you be afraid to support Aswan Igodaro or preach about good governance? Why? So OMOSEDE they have letting us know, well, yes, look at who he is. Them I say, you know, we are living for the one you. But I pray anybody rescue. Who are one I defended the IGBINEDION here when this idiot in whatever we're bullying him one time. I stood up for that man. I stood up for him. Uma paid him on social media again and defended Nira. Baga Tira Yomba. Or more down on the planting here. Useless daughter like you. I guess your father will not be happy with this nonsense. Now, your real history is totally manipulated. What they tell, who they tell you are today is what you are in line with. You are not making any research. Like, if you really know you are that you were born great, you know your potentiality. A man that does not know his potentiality, take anything that comes. For me, I does not go for less. I know what I want. If I'm living a life, I find out that, how did I know they shrink my viewers? I know my word is expensive with these short informations. Then at the time you find out that the kind of viewer you are getting, you are not supposed to get, your mind will tell you immediately where they are shrink my viewers because I work more than this. Because of the low life esteem and how they are programmed that we are slaves. Imagine I want sober, I feel sober. We are captured today. Because it comes to a time, his network was bigger than Oba's own. You need to go down because you supported the names. Lave me, I'm not there. All those I want sober, Oba Nyabo, Oba or Daphne Doya. How will a man who is not my father, your dad can call your wife, a stranger? To me, is a stranger. To you, you took it. Now, since you have been there, what has been happening? How is your life? Go and look at your life. Your life is meaningful. Evaluate it. Whether you're going to be using simultaneous equation or algebraic equation, almighty formula, or whatever. Go and check your life. Whether the lifestyle you are living is the life you are supposed to live. Look at every one of us today. Only few persons just for you to mold blocks. But did your father say is ourselves? Okay, what about what affects you? Also affect your children tomorrow, because it's like a generational curse. And they see generational curse, and so they see generational blessing. It is there. With the virtue that you claim name, you are not supposed to be a Bini by whatever. The more you claim Bini, the more your life is rehabilitating. Because that's not who you are. It is not your name. Imagine you are praying for me, you are using different name. Instead of you to say a new thing or what they know me for, Bishop of activism is already my name. The frequency on it. They will be mentioning another person's name. That guy where they do social media, God bless him. If you mention my name, it's more better. God Almighty, Newty does his pain. You mention one or two names. I look back at my music way. Almost I'm on no rather that very period they recognize where born and let me really give what this person is demanding for this blessing. That's what we have to do. Our identity will change. Everything about ourselves, our spirit will change. Imagine a palace in Agbo when you are restored. One idiot. When I go forward enough. Let everyone supporting the palace when you go forward. It has been made known that any passport UK give to you, they don't advance your residence. We saw recently, inside last 2 months or so, a man that has been in UK for 47 years. They deny that he's not a UK citizen. So for those of you that have been carried away, you feel you are citizen, you are just joking. Have it that they gave you an advanced residence. They know where you are. But your children, a money you where can it be? Or can you a citizen? Our advance or way so that you can still be mentally enslaved. Just the same way they monetize all most of our social media, whatever today. They start giving you money. If they start giving you money, you do any video, they track them. They call out to say the content, go and drop that content. If you want us to start paying you again. Automatically, they are grooming you not to speak the truth. But nobody grooms me. Because you don't pay me. I does not belong to your palace. I'm not from there. Where I feel to wife and me. I'm not from there. I'm not from there. At least I know my identity. I want to buy my wife. It's okay. Then I will leave down legacy. I also have a generation. Also, about give me a way going to the world and multiply in brain. are just one of two things no one every man. But today, the kind of lifestyle we still live is the lifestyle that we were told by our invader. That's the lifestyle they brought. How can you expect somebody that one first sold your fathers give you a life no favor way or do something that will favor you? The same people that killed Jesus. You know, Jesus Christ was a truthful man. What does that imply? The hanging of Jesus Christ or laying to the cross. That is to say, where the truth were killed and buried 2,000 years ago. A matter what being in the illustration is that we have already killed the truth. You have no right to speak the truth. After killing him, they now also wrote things about him. To you, that his blood can save you, pray in his name. Why? The same people that kill him, the same people that write story about him. Are they going to write the right thing? They also put some kind of word that will make us to follow him. Jesu me semelele kian o semelele. Manon lele Jesu idode o semelele. Ogbon manon lele wo kian e. Omo bude no lele wo kian e. Ida o sawo no lele wo kian o toya. New men in Christ no lele wo kian e. Atiko wo kan be wu ne anso. Etibi Joshua malele. But there are most of your father today is 100 or something years. Why is it like that? Because everything was manipulated. The very day you know a discovered enemy is a defeated enemy, the very day you know that this very lifestyle you are living, you need to admit some certain things. Then you start seeing progress. You start seeing these people, they invaded us. The records are out there. That's why I don't want anybody to come and tell me many stories. Like I was listening to Brother Festus today. A guy came, he was castigating the Yorubas. Igbo language were coming to existence 200 years ago. Then thank God for the wisdom of a Brother Festus. That guy quickly lays defense immediately. I said, okay, now why are you not talking about it? It shows that you are from these people. You want to spoil the Yoruba and spoil the Igbo. Then Wahima. In all, that land is Idu land. They came and changed things. The Ekyokpara treaty that they also signed, they now make, I wish the Ogiame family are still collecting the Ekyokpara treaty today. Those one for not sit talk. Those one, they are also talking about the Ekyokpara treaty. You go now, nobody cares about humanity. But if you tell the people that cares about humanity today, you feel we have no voice. But we'll keep on speaking until one day, or man won't show on the pepper before it will show on the land. All day, things must change. Advocacy have a change by going from door to door. Imagine you are living in a society you live in fear, forcing father to you, forcing to take what is not supposed to. Imagine any person you thought to come home. This is who they are. Have I ever tell anybody when they come home? I always say I'm going to fight you by myself. Yeah, I'm in any way. Most of the time, you just also joke. Well, I'm stubborn. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not violent, but I have a defense. If I caught you in anywhere, you insulted with the normal, okay, my brother, I was big pan. I don't know how to mobilize. You know, the boy with your bono warrior, or most of the warrior be babana. Or most of the Benedian warrior be. Then, he said, one year, I know not your boy. And you cannot take me to any court. Immediately, I lay course on anybody. It not depends on the gods. Ima comes out to Rako. Ima any ritual. On at freedom of speech, I have the right to advocate, which is a normal thing. Now, what am I trying to insinuate is this: if you check our political terrain today, and the kind of life these people want to subject us to, it's not our kind of lifestyle. What do you have to do? You have to go and discover who you are. Who is really me? Struggling. Was a house a problem to my father? Our father built a house. No make enough nege are rent. Ado agba ko yobi ohu. No have if you make enough comfortability. I always give example here with my own family. My dad house today, the one who don't and the one in Benin. None of my siblings stay in the house. Either tenant is going to be there, or one brother and Obama will show you. The whole children today, Marek Banen. That's the purpose of the house. Is the house today yielding money to any person that inherited it? I don't think so. Always because it's your money. Now, why are we now spending all our lifetime to raise monument? We are not even there. Eke amahem yawu de ba ama woman omahi anything. I always use this one because this is a clear example I can use. I don't want to start using some life in man living a normal heke. But we can start late and still become the latest by knowing our core value. Agbona bi mando uwo oweki adodo agbona adweki da yowa we dweki we senia we hien gbokman ya emi ro no heke no salunwe go su dazi mu yuobo no we u no my u for or my des one way. It is a collective effort for everybody to speak so that agbona man. Every one of us have a role to play. The well-being of campaign to make sure Edo is great. It's not only made for Mexico in Germany. It's not only made for Mofiuyi in Germany. It's not only made for Sister Wasofia in Norway. It's not only made for Brother Festus in France. No, it is your responsibility also. You may not doubt be radical in your own saying, but the little way when you have presented, now make I think we like do we were very on it. It is not a task on my name. I did not sign any contract. No salobama ti eru waropa. Ni now menwa. Oyabe ya ego salobwa ti ni deni ya kwani. Did I make myself clear to you? If you look at the book of Matthew 22, verse 14, or when many are called, few are chosen. In Ibwanti aru enati evedo. There are most of you today who have this strength. Na ya gbe boyfriend no. Obi amokin. A boyfriend any boy no we miropa. Wa ne rubaba na wa tie bone e bone ogele a struggle can wa go yo the relationship for it. Why not also lay course on our political bad leaders and let's see whether it will work. I tend to make use of no salobare me where you know nothing now with that. It's my word. That's why a bonity and go and look at UK today. The more debilitated country all over the world. The matter bone man is well, but the UK in question in am and here I can't am. Any person that want a UK policy not remain in our land, particularly that Edo land, my dear, because my mom have no one. All our political leaders they failed us already. That's why we want today. We are politicians. Look at OMOSEDE IGBINEDION. You're supposed to be an honorable, but today, any do way you are going to be horrible in all your life. I got one. I got titine. Or now you are who will become my legacy. One, look at what other people are doing. People are proud of them. Then we're waiting my you say. I mean, abroad does not mean things or work banner. I would have been hiding myself, but we need to have a home. Idu wo if you look at Idu today, though, the nest is not really beautiful. But there is this say that rain not the meet time for another bed nest. Or now woman. That's what Dove said. Idu nest is the most ugliest nest among the bed. But anytime the weather is changing, do you know that bird have to fly down to its nest? You know they say because I had a build your own, he fine. Or who will build your own, he fine. Making hand there, he's going there. Ancestral home has something to do in your life. Our ancestral home, we does not have ancestral value today. Everything we are turned upside down. It is recently the food our forefather used to eat. This is nyobobo and ofigmo. Our father liked eating roasted yam. This Emily, they banned roasted yam in the Obini. There are a lot of things they are banned. They banned it because that's the food of our ancestors. But thank God for all our mother goddess who took it as a point of duty to themselves. But they came to realize that we cannot continue like this. How did God connect each and every one of us today? It was the God of us that connected us. There are none of you today that don't have a role to play. We are entering a new head. Now, what are you cultivating? We are entering a new head. Look at what the video I did yesterday in Edo. A lot of persons have watched it. Some persons have also put a call through our chairman. You know why analyze any or one man very only, you know. A clear swab about 6 billion in 2025. But we're also waiting for him. We are also waiting for him to bring it on. Now, are you part of the people that pray that the name in here no salobano bago boyo or uye. Now, let me read it to you. The name of the sickness is called triple E. That means Eastern Ukraine eupheritis. That's what it means. Triple E. He said most people infected with these virus will not develop any symptoms. Symptoms of illness may include sudden onset of fever, chills, and muscle or joint itch. Cases with several illness may begin with fever, headache, and vomiting that may progress into disorientation, seizure, and coma. Now, what did they say that killed this girl that died recently? Is a coma. A part in America, this Oxford and Massachusetts. Oxford and Massachusetts. They are not projecting parts of the monkey in that region. Each of the region, they are creating their own narrative on the name that people can easily listen to. And key into it, okay, is a new one. They don't want to use parts of the monkey as a general whatever. Everybody passing through the same thing. I'm going to be playing another one to you again. About 100 schools in the United States of America. I've already said they are going to now be learning from home because of the cases of the pulse of the monkey. That's where we are today. And in this very region, the head whatever, they've already said, let me read it for you. Because the other one I may put on myself. Let me read it for you. It's a Oxford health official. I've just recommended a 6 p.m. curfew due to an EEE outbreak, despite protests from large number of residents. Despite say people don't protest, the health officials for that, they don't ready to say, man, are from 6 p.m. curfew. So that a me and young boy, not boy you wow. The same thing they did during the. Am I right now? No, that no can soon who nane. Or sure back can soon who or what. Now, if we please don't follow multitude. This is the survival of the fittest. Fight for your own self. If you have children, fight for your children. Forget any friend. Let any. It's so deciding how they are going to live their life because even no day. I imagine that they be me before. Even no day be na bona can. You can just be taking them where you born. You can see that everybody is creating his own terms and his own narrative today. Also, the Massachusetts, they've created their own way. They can manage their people. Even when the people are protested, yeah, we know we must declare curfew. 6 p.m. everybody's at home. And those who are the residents in that areas, they are telling them, no, we shouldn't do this. Or affect every man. How can we be locking ourselves inside the house? They've said it, they've said it. So that we don't want to see casualties in the streets. But we have Oba children and Osioba today. They don't care about this. They don't care. You can see that how they tend to make so many persons irrelevant. That was our form of our father chicken out. That's why na point and key now. And now what that thing you have the right to sleep with any of your wife. Awa meaning yen wa me to be. Now me not tell matter where we may live with me. A born person of the land who when get live with me. But we're not here the slave, we are in the level. What bettered you there? No one that clone one. Or when a bemara a clone, they not making a function. A clone a fee, a flow forever. A 4-year duration clone, banana or co wicked. Our mute demo wa. Have rubbish people no mama. It is very saddening. I saw another this thing on Facebook today. I owe one guy in Madrid also or what we would that guy that says 50 years in Pala. So very, very disgusting. Being that nobody cares to ask what's killing our people, maybe if I've offended anybody, we're good. One move forward. This is another news that they need to shut down school while they will be learning from home. I don't know why these Edo always want me to be right all the time. I wanted to be quoted wrong. When would that one ever happen? I don't think it will ever happen because they fail all the time. Now, what is this one going to lead to? This one is also different from the one I said in Oswaldo in Massachusetts. This is another different ballgame mentality. Those ones, they are projecting a different sickness, ravaging the states, while the UN Jaja weed in collaboration with World Health Organization, but they don't, they cannot swear for people who have injected them and their children. They not economic what got your young boy. All man, not you load, no way, no boss you winner. All man, not you load, no way, no you work home every day by day. They not see the back below, no my ye make me who are fear with your boa. Who are de ye boa. You should know your problem. You should know your problem. Nobody's supposed to be anybody's problem right now. Me, I will never take you as my problem, despite the fact that what you are doing is wrong. You are not my problem. I don't even remember you. Very why he no more said IGBINEDION na. Maybe very. But I'm having mother. Who no very no. Yeah, they will visit her on a very good day. And they no have less of security man me boy you go bono you. He have visited there. Wagan wa won hama. Or money be or book be 12 in a committee. One you who need who I or deal with it. They are coming for you. You who need who way or can nowhere. The same way they Donald Trump and the distance. So that's that. So all of us can get it clear now that the way we feed this world, or the my structural agona, or when I am nima area. I do tell us here we are created to create. Now, what are those things you are supposed to create? I do tell us here you are a spirit, you live inside a body. The higher spirit here, this is not your real you have been hijacked right from the one. This facial identification is only given to now recognize you. Your real me man, where I am real me, a face me were there, or where out of the abundance of the heart, the man speaketh. And the book of Matthew 7, verse 20, or where by their fruit you shall know them. That what comes out of my mouth and what I support, you should know my kind of person. You don't see wings, breeze, you don't see it. Dog for fire, dog with wheel, but you see the effect of the wing. You are wasting your time. You only know my facial whatever. When I'm on a mission, through frequency, you don't know. So this is how every one of us we are supposed to be active. But something happened along the line. That the more you call the Father, my late mother blessed memory, or where Agawawa no Vioma or Roma, if you go shade, or if you go do market for shop will not be your own. Now so your things will be lost. The reason why most of us today our lives is still very miserable. Why have we 20 gets pain so. He bat a 10 pain so. He had pain so. Now mind the pain now all itself. We're not paying now. It's not breaking. It is not how far away. Most people today that the more wretched people today in the world, even when we born or even ugly you bomb with bonus. Frustration start coming after looking at how much you have made. Uyaga achievement you were utonu there. Udo calculate me have found out where 20 million were one in mewapo. I remember you go to memoir wa power figo ni or 50 million no. Ebono pan we tell na be mwigo me. Ina be mwigo in the euro to euro muario wa. We are figo ni as a den go wa me value on a 10 million. And a roof you kicking a mondo way do the best go your tax. They don't do a reason. How did my money goes? Then frustration start coming. Again, America, M52 or M53 no there. Facing again. That's why I see a lot of our mothers today frustrated. They've cutted all their labor and they've not let them who were saying because we are foundation. Foundation is not all about your family background. Even the deity that is in your family also was also manipulated. They gave your father the wrong one. It ran out fear or done a rough one. Imagine as an Idu man, for example. The real Idu man, Emanyaguna, he was imported. I know there is a sense he also worked for 1 or 2 persons. All those things were imported. But our real spirit were taken away. Or say, Master, what have you, but not what have you, but we no con. But without frequency, without nothing. The teaching I can do today, but the spiritual things. One of the most highest native doctor. Every frequency now what have no. Or man on my frequency, I can't be a baller than on my book, man. Now, or even no man at time, matter not be okay. You have to fail for evaluate it. Or man not going, I want to be cool. But somebody that is a patron, no create a court name, Mona Agbelik me, or you were not doing who. How much is IVS today? On your Ogyomba? Ogyomba? Or Sievo, no Sioban. Now, we're not going where are. We will go with Baviana. Ah, Baba, wherever we're wagging. They will flog nonsense out of me. That's what it's about. The reason why we are doing this exposition in most cases, God have already decided what He's going to do. Is to let you know ahead when you lose emotion, you may end up not coming out of the problem in your life because of what you support. Because why? What you follow will determine what we also follow you. That's why we speak the truth from here. I don't need to lie on you. I don't need to lie on you. Why will I lie on you? If I lie on you, the God will be against me. You see, today I'm looking fresh every day by day. If I tell you my age right now, you'll be surprised. I'm more younger than my age. I thought that is still very that nothing happened to my immune system. Nothing happened. Nothing have happened. Still very strong. Immediately we're feeling it when I was 18. Me all man who you see when I be you see when I be UK according to them. In United agreement, no matter how hard the job will be, let me even be working from now. I will win every day by day for 1 year. United agreement, because my body always signal me it's time for rest. So we have a rest. But the UK will not believe. What's here when I believe because the immune system is down. Or what Sarah Modianikian talk with me. If God did not stand for that flavor, I think that's what it is. At the time, I will so no rule then even a common Ugana, a lot of you know what's Ugan. Nana Baby Nana Nakin, because immune system is full. Imagine it not in say we will you want. Are you know a bomb on how you want? So you can see. So let us be very, very careful. And not what we support. Now, if you take you to stand alone, stand alone. If it takes you to stand alone, stand alone. The mission I am into right now, no brother, no sister, no friend. No sister. No friend. No friend. No friend. Oh, no does I give away? Or you near Giamu, or Penny and a Kaziba, and I Giamu, Evo Forest. Having one magic. Or no learn over here. This is what they do. Army worker, or your hacker, or your spiritual that John. This is how it has been. They have been acting like tortoise right from time. Tortoise said that let the child be falling the tree so that he will be saying Boza. He said Boza is more harder than carrying us and fed the tree. This is what they do. You see that you are doing, somebody doing what you can never do in your life. Even your generation have no cojones. They can never do it. Oh, where do I hear? No, where kind of activism we don't feel moto. Near my salo are you po? See 2-5 careful moto not even one accident. You think that they're not they try? If you try, you go die. You go die. You go die. When I have is a try. Usaloba with your power with all the way. The same people work both level. You shall know the truth shall set you free. But before it set you free, first make you miserable. The area of miserability, they don't want to test it, but you want freedom. That's why most people, most of these will be cabron, Australia will be abroad. You think he's telling on everybody now. I think you have not known that A Robinson ege degree Robinson of Ugoni Ekorion. Ona ziwanso. Aga isagbon ogagbon yere o. Aga sagbon go wi yeme ogagbon yere. Aga isagbon ogagbon yere o. Ekeni nyem agbon se go wi yeme because he have looked at it. I cannot continue like this. Ya gbete keni I think gbese isi anomo. I get the legacy left behind today. The children will follow suit. You want to get the whole world. When future is a scam. Where is the future? 20 years ago, the future of today. What has happened now? When most of you started, when you lay foundation those days, Bob, that guy, 15 years ago, you were thinking by now, row one in it. You are not see there. You will only enter there as a visitor. You will only go there, step your foot in there. Then where purpose is done, no abuse is inevitable. Now the purpose of you having the house is to raise your children there. But alternative you when I want. Not be you be that. Everywhere, nowhere you who roye kwa where agmono live agmen fietera no. Oh why ona kokuwe. But where wa wow. Una yere neme e rent we na kokomo. Let him assume una mo wana kokomo wo wa. Oh wa no we wa you bu webo. Or a blessing on the leg. Have you been able to give the blessing to your children today? Have you, every one of you, not struggling to parent abroad? Particularly in UK and America. Go and see Canada. A flat is sort of 2-bedroom, $2,500. They're in Canada. They don't have any Moroba. What they are dollar women, a lot of person, they are doing lunatic. As if for mankind. Then you are still looking at OMOSEDE, IGBINEDION, decamping, telling you that election have been wrong. Umaya vinu kwa isi na hiyo kampi. Waniredo kwa maya vinu kwa isi ni ha. Wale vinu. You gonna be survivor of the fittest. Only the fittest of the fittest will survive it. Waya vinu kwa isi. Because we are going to enter the street. A chief justice of Nigeria and Damu yoni okori nu dani. Wa kema amwe bogbeni ya. Iya mwere ne. Nyoka woge. Oye yon woga we. Yon pronounce or hopus or dema. Yan mo koni na warming up to come and do this very one for them, for the APC. It is better you start letting them know now. Well, when we are rig election and we want to say, but we have a lot of people. I don't know how we need this freedom. Can only one person do this? There is something I said here the other day. Let me reiterate it here. Lead me not into temptation. It's better than deliver me from evil. What does that imply? Osalobalao, egumemigbe egumemimu. Omase uneruni wo wiokekpa. Dan igbevimu gairene. Every enemy from my father's house, abanda, sakrapapapa. Dan odo ati obosowa. Akonara kwana wegi ana weboyo yega weboyi. You better start it now. And menema konkasi shogu. If no, you may toy me ahead. Many are mobilized. I say it ahead so that one other team would on that very day to defend your vote after voting for us when PDP. You defend your vote. There are monarchies which are provoked. We be with you. I wait to time on where are you stupid or money lagieke or drop a weapon over. How did God give David the strength to defeat Goliath? It's not about the stone. One, the courage you know what I mean. That's what provoked him. A stone not pick what not become a blasting missile. And the confidence you know your fear. If you have told the Goliath, he said, you uncircumcised Philistines, you insult my God, that you are coming to come and bring false narrative among the Israelites. He said, no, it will not happen. That's how it's supposed to be on that very day. We speak ahead of time, making the atmosphere of confusing for the palace and the APC hutches. But are you going to dive into the anointing and start your training right now? Go and start doing training. You have been on one. Because you may need it tomorrow. You may need it tomorrow. They are going to do to Edo what they did to Imo State. Go and look at Imo today. They are be killing. Thank God for Una the Kanu. As many that insult Una the Kanu, God will punish only you one. You know, we have to one weapon. A practical measure Una the Kanu muyoto. Or Zege at the day me Otemo today. Go and look at what Brafa Liberation Army is doing there. Because they brought opus or the idiots so that it may perish the Oimolite. That was what they bring. And they are bringing up Bible in collaboration with the palace, but you may not know this. You are losing emotion. You are losing emotion now. Somebody that's so slave. Some people. Oya adweki. Ona mievo. Agmama mami boom. Maybe no better. Eya huwa any na webo majena. They na agmama wuwa. You were one first have it 10 girls. Today now you are not alone. 10 girls you want with 50,000. Today now you struggle to eat. What does that tell you? The fabric account we cannot team with 8 hours in Wajina. How much is the minimum wage anywhere? Go and do the normal 8 hours in UK. Where to pay over? That's why they do 48 hours a day in UK. If you do the normal 8 hours in UK, where to pay over? You have to do 48 hours in a day. Is that one stress or something? They're going to hear one and say, how much is going to be your pension? How much is going to be your, okay, your child that's also in the same system? Or do I beg you? That's why it now become a generational curse. When we are you winner, or we were you winner, it is better our land is good. That's where you can be able to live a life you are very life in Ugwalo. We are in Yaton. The ancestors where we are cooking. Everywhere, most of you, your father have no transport to travel. Because it's the little of you to also go to grave at time. Who will revive you to a hundred of when me genana. Me arrive so I they give my ancestors food because I think here. In reading. Ubogo is reading. That's why you can't cut me. Bring it on. Bring it on. The Sakmana one and you bring it on now. I feed my ancestors abroad, but all where over. You can't travel because a frequency you wear, you everything. You are losing emotion over the useless palace or whatever. Lose it. Dan Obasuna, Obasumea. You can see the way I shout, and I can even increase it. You see the way I shout, I can even increase it. What do you mean? Most of you, your father cannot travel. Then wherever you are not feeding your fathers. I bring out a lot of recipe here. Nobody wants to listen. And the world is collapsing. For new one to emerge. Before a yam can produce and give you another one, the old yam need to die for the new one to grow. I'm also wounded. They want to give that on now. What do you mean? A lot of people feel life is the best of roads. Or do I calculate? Yeah, why am I 6,000 euro now? The 6,000 euro where on my phone. 6,000 euro when I'm a man gele ball in Amu la lele and so wa. Oh ya one of those porn artists of pound go na amuya. Avian ate blue film in. Oh ya mo pa only go be night. 6K wafu. We one day we no so born on ya mabagbo. There's nothing like continuity. The environment will be good. If you want to go to farm, you go to farm. We not tell you na mama wane. Mama Dene, for example. If I know might have problem, I have somebody here right now watching. I don't want to mention the name. Who wants to go home? Me, I want to image. Oh, now me guys, I make a die. You can't do more than me now. Image a cigar, you move by your job by a dig yeki. I remain everything. I think more where you talk. I think in an atom. Right now, me the fruity wrapper. Because GMO poverty. You can't even eat. How can you eat such a thing? You are not sure that to leave it. Well, the God of ancestors, give me vitamin spiritually. A spiritual vitamin, man, I leave. There are things we can't go there. Because why him now, then it becomes a problem. That's why I told you the other day that the other Arubara Nino for fun and work for fun. Emma, Ogbawan. They will be killing you softly. Please, it is very, very imperative. Know you are. Look, fight for it, whatever it takes. The palace is not made for you. If at all, most of you that also come from that lineage, when we laugh when we are live, what they did, it's time for God to ask them. They sold human being like them, and the same people that sold human being. Did you sell human being or not? Are you to a genochrone? Do you do child sacrifice up to date? Do you do human sacrifice up to date? They should let us know. But why when we get like that? I can't. Freedom of speech, no one. We're not hearing, man. No, the right thing when I came out to start with. We're not can I can't read man crucify. Crucify when a woman crucify Jesus. Look how they conspire to kill Jesus. The ruin of my Jesus is okay. They know I got that way where that we were. What me name is Ibnana Revu, you know, meeting. The strength that they have today, what are they using it for? Though people have, but instead of them to fight against, even parts of the mocking of the they didn't fight for it, but they are using it to call people like us, but there's a problem that you don't solve. Then I should be happy with you. You are very lucky when you get here, burning how. I will finish every one of you with curse. I know what hallelujah. Because you are guilty. They don't care. No, and all your they acclaimed children who are able to serve with you will leave your kingdom. You will leave your empire. Leave all that doesn't have an empire. If I'm coming, do land in a day. I'm not even coming to Nigeria now. It do land in a day. I will look for a port. If it's an brow, if it's in Mo, if it's in Ewi, it will river. Media Nigeria. Why are you expecting it? We are very comfortable with every fake thing in Madova today. Nobody is bothered about this amalgamation get us a bill. In 1914, and we joined together. Now, before 1914, who were we? We were the Southern Protectorate with different regions. But right now, did they put us together forcefully, and we have grown up. Up to now, we cannot still differentiate and call us. Look at the name. You are not from Benin, where Binukere. Two names have been imposed in you. Benin no Maroc by raw. Benin is not at the city of blood. Down over Nigeria who name Nigeria who named the name Nigeria? Is it not the wife of Abi? Even the side chick of Freddie Lologard not let me go. Floration. No mind. Now you are not living a life that is even for you. A life for live. And you have nothing wrong with it. You have nothing wrong with everything. It's normal. On top of that, they gave you Jesus so that you go and be knocking on the. How can you be knocking here? How can you be knocking here? What knocking? This is a concrete. No important. There's no door there. Why are you knocking there? This is what we have been doing for ages. They will tell us something we never listen. Look at Oibo Agbe and Logo. Or why one the ones is 18 years. Or what's one? A government one we go know what do. A life or I call live here say. Or man. A lapo why am we 60 years ya mwe 200,000 ve lapo. Umebo wa we yoto. Ebo awa anware once or was one ne. E bank akweti ese do one onu de on your bokan amwe no do wa odi moto do we no be you who ukiga egba kwa pay go ni maybe for 40-30 years or pay so na mi go ni amunu wa e na so ni fie na go ni a okpe anon winner for the 60 years of his life 40 years of his honor ya bo honor do ya pay o wa fu o ya fie go win agbon ma we agbon ya ma we agbon ma we. They have a system that functions. After selling slaves. A village is here, not a motor, Otonafiani Digi. Afiane Gua. Naya compensating over human being. You compensate. But you see nothing wrong with it. But there's something wrong with your personal life right now. We're barely more voting now. Money you don't just know. No way out. You are still struggling. Struggling. Workaholic. How many of you have said this? Let anybody come out to UK and say this and tell us what you are doing. Apart from where the 200 pounds are you work about 500,000. You are very happy. But the future, they're gonna laugh in case one tough when you are around that kind of 65. Maybe a big week in. There was this thing I saw today. A old man, a very old man. He went to go and meet Emmanuel Dolefon. He met them and said, it's like my phone have not been ringing for quite some time. The technician looked at the phone and said, sir, there's nothing wrong with this phone. Do you know what this man said? Do you know what this man said? He said, it's like my children are no longer calling me. When I was reading this very article, I have to compose myself. Put yourself in that shoe. Because this very old man phone, we are no longer ringing. Because it's not old. Maybe I even want to. What the heck is this now? You are calling up cutting phone where now? How can you just call 3 times and decline it? You are still calling. What's the problem? Is somebody dying? I can't get this one. Now, when I was reading this very article, I was dumbfounded. Put yourself in that man's shoe. Maybe the child right now, he took the phone to a technician. Check it, my phone no longer ring. He was feeling it was the fault of his phone. But the technician told him, sir, I've checked up the phone, left and right. There's nothing wrong with the phone. This man said, my children no longer call me. Put yourself in that shoe. Now, we are not human. They will kick you out of the house. Your person cannot pay for you for house rent here. How much are you going to be getting the person? Okay, you want to give the same responsibility with frustration. Fight for a land. The Britain that left the UK at the age of 40, the door was Spain. 70, all of them start selling their house. If you are winning out the war, now we are making a sort of a green. That's why my city here, there are renovations everywhere. You go back with the devil. The Britain, the Norwegians, who are now 75, 80, they are selling their house right now. Their children is not even interested in the house in the devil. Their father have enjoyed their life. Continuation. Come up, farmland. Our father left behind a palace of Vieyane. The palace said, I need this land. No community can talk now. You can't talk. Point and key, no. We don't know where palace for the game money. This palace game money, what out for never. 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 A lot of you will die in suffering. We will support you. Most of you have not committed sin. The only sin you have committed, one, the negative narrative of yesterday, you refuse to change it. Like what read it down the book of Timothy, 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that rule be counted worthy of double honor. Who were they? Did they stand for salvation for humanity and redemption? Who were so here him ye cannot bear a placenta buayi were Evona in Ogiam. Okay, you are supporting it. You think you are supporting the palace. You are supporting your suffering. God Almighty, have your way. You are not supporting the palace. You are supporting you are growing your suffering benevolently. You are nurturing your suffering. You are not fighting for palace. A boy, you will understand this one later. The word is coming to an end. I heard the word of your hand. Is coming to an end. If you like, adhere to my activism. I declare everything I want to declare. The way you came to work today, the most debilitated control, they can attest to it. 2 years ago, a body that from our esophagus, we lay cause foundation on my knees. In order to enable them live, our people now let them go free. The Palestinian you are seeing today, this very Israel, he can take over Palestine the same way all these aliens took over Edo land. A lot of you they don't know it. The same way you are praising Egua right now. The same way we are praising Israel. Israel not only, they are an invader. The state of Israel were declared in 1948 by the Mossad. The Rockefeller and the Rothschild have a black rock in or helping to create the state of Israel. So that through there, the word can be manipulated. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Go and look at what's happening there. And he never came from Nazareth. Moses is from Israel. Jesus is from Israel. Abraham is from Israel. Every one of them is from Israel. The indigenous people that owns the land, Palestinians, none of them come from there. What is not the difference between Israel and the palace? Don't you see where they paint everything that is evil? Go and look at the Vatican they paint for you where we need Jesus. It's for humanity no went to women. They have saved humanity. No way to women. Mega to men were because women to be you get anyhow. Met your way, no way me convert and every winner said. Una moria, and one way winner. No need. Yeah, nobody para nada. We don't win manajati. One way and winner because I told you to. Nobody para nada. E cabeça nega ya pensa. Tu não pode pensar com sua cabeça então c'est nobody. Lo que tiene dentro es agua. No tiene cerebro. E brain ruwe American ruwe. Amebe mame. Ebe pure water. Amoro. Amorodo. It's all for to stand in unity. You must be so that humanity will be liberated. You are there doing lunatic out to Romero. We may hear Yeka Webo Meji. Manase better no Kakave Webo. We are talking about my when I talk about Berine. I won't balibere ke few me. I told one one dog balibere ne ke hiti. Quando viene aqui polícia te lo pegate. E only guy testigo be caught. Ah bel, maybe I police intimidate. The police me level now. The police no mu waje gana, no mi wamo. Eso ye pampas. It don't know foolishness. The police no wabo of you we no bow to. No igbe copy you about you racist or to asen you are we obi. Only a degi. We magin every time we expire now. Why dollar why? You leave everything for new thing. That guy in Spain, he can talk well. Or the pay way that guy. What boy aba? I'm not me with me matter meta. I be me na gbe Jesus. I igbe matter. E matter will remain. He walk yan pa yan bonaro. O se ma ya pe ni gbe Jesus na. E gbe ma kan ropa. E Vatican ni kun. Ya e popi ragbon. Popi no salo ana. Na kun ni kini. Atamuwa wa ri. E Benjamin Netanyahu ragbon na. Na kun ni kini. Kun enu wa ya fulfill a dream wa. The Democrat convention here recently. E ma ya no wulo ne o whatever. E be creating we there o wu ni. E no yo boy ugbe. Obama no yo boy ugbe. Ina we so irin akawa mo agbon na imagine am ma ye yore have not still woken. I'll still be clapping. Hey, that guy. They are dead me walking. Be be boring. Ebe boring agba ya fun. E boy ya tell me no say. Wa ri be me na me be bo dem take the letter. A letter I carton but ugbe no be the nene boyo. Ni ti eni hi ne. Nonsense. So we have to be very, very careful and adhere to whatever good thing in my never gonna woman. We have to obey it. Very, very necessary and important. Whatever thing you think you are doing right now, What you feel that leaves your hands goes to your future. When on Regbigo, it will be there in Atana. You have to navigate down your future down. Even where so when I rip you back away. All these are spiritual things. You don't see it grow physically, but all it grow. When things will start falling in place tomorrow, then you'll be astonished. Why am I getting this favor? A lot of you have get some unmerited favor you never expected. If you were who you thought no man some time ago, pay away. Now, what are you also doing that your great grandchildren will hear it tomorrow? We are not doing anything rather than we are supporting evil losing emotion. David na ya temata ya wu. Unu man we mego temata ke na mwe bogbo yake ya. E man tie bo no ma wu. Na tie bo na ma ibro pa ma wu yan. Not even head the king amen. Then what are we the na tie bogbo wan? What you si we ya wu? O si we be fi pe. No, what you boss you we no si we na wu yo wu. We are always amplifying fear. We are always amplifying fear. Hey, man, we're born here. Any of you not reason me? When I mean yasunda, me not sunda. Because me man didn't even bo. Bon wa ma titie ne wo yama. E wa do tie no wa no temata. Except when the person doesn't even know what he's doing. Not people like us who know what thing we carry, who have already defined who we are. I know my power, you not be my power. I work by here. It is when I insult my ancestors, they are now come after me. I have the right to insult your ancestors. If somebody can stand and defend his father where a slave in Iraq or say, we're not going to today. Then what are you supposed to say? So we did lead you on both submission of mind. I rest my case area good. Why do you mean tower? But yes, I've been able to play some of the video of the day I have for us. I played, and there was something Obaseki said. I think I have it on my phone. Let me just use one to crown up this very video. I pray it should be in this very phone or the one I'm using. There was something Obaseki said concerning what Osho Anima said, that it's going to be ShopRite, you're going to destroy ShopRite. Let me see whether I have it here. This should be the one.
This election between good and evil.
I think I don't have to tell them before.
When I want bad, so as we did one before, now no excuse. We don't know how many we be for this world. We will go door to door, make everybody come out. Because what these people they plan to do for Edo will once pass what they do for Nigeria.
Yes.
For them to come out to the campaign the way when they campaign. Say the ShopRite one will wait for all these years. Say when they come, they will destroy them. They never enter power. You know, they campaign no good word for their mouth.
At all.
Progress for their mouth.
Animal.
Abuse. Curse,
yes.
Lie.
Yes.
We want progress.
For it.
We want make the suffer when they suffer, make it end.
For it.
The people want to make us progress. Now we want.
Yes.
Obaseki has become a stammerer. I saw him.
You see to it. That's why any person that knows Aswan should intensify his campaign. The Edo State campaign, our bully Egbevo. And they bully you, bully them. Anyone where you know say reach your status quo, like people like Oshomole, make who do they call them? Aswan, make the bully Okpewolo now. Call an illiterate, call anything where you like. Aswan becoming too gentle to my liking. You just do campaign. Few Okpewolo. But now, Aswan support they call Okpewolo for event. They don't want you with me now. Who you illiterate okay ya kio who mwe boto. Not be say you leave everything for people they campaign for you. Yeah, not only talk about your what you confident do. Donald Trump for when not here crooked Joe Biden or Joe Biden. Or we don't Kamala in na. Afi pe gegbe. I'm happy pe gegbe on your campaigner. Who were ready to ko Aswan ya. But it's I don't get we have a we. Stage Dennis. Oji no we Canada. He's a criminal. Tama we ona do boy na regulation. Who ya vule come ogela in Canada. What you begebe? Wanna not leave this campaign for una people made the bill I said that they over suffer. See none of it. If you bully me, my dear, I will test you. Academy de to me. I don't believe besu quotes. At least quote me. Nobody can quote. Oh yeah, I'm going to set you on the wrong. A pig in a name hina no zua. I'm not waiting. We no lele. I go set you on the wrong. As when tie okpa will over debate. Uma omare your bag we okpa animal. Let's see funny things you do. Animal only where I with road. I'm a Democrat, I'm a technocrat, I'm a techno this. No. The campaign is too warm, it's too cold for my liking. Add more flavor. What you why you know a rubbish egbe. Tamokpalo when ori owo kan ladin. When okpawo lori owo kan ladin. No wo kan wo hu we so boy egbe. Campaign arin. The campaign not just the suit. So that your people where they support you, me daddy. Not be waiting I thought that they say man the those election between the good and evil. Not be Obaseki they talk so. Me awo Obaseki man ya me not turning. Why who you gbe yin ya? Who if you pe? Ti o pe wo no dey debate. Why ma ra ti agbera gbe yen egbe na. Na let them go just dey insult una. You dey play gentleman dey dote politics. Gentleman not dey dote politics. Why gentleman dey rubbish you? Where me if they talk verbally to you, nobody dent to reach me, nobody shame reach me. Ugbo so we bo awa no we lalo, awa no we lali yan oni. Awa no we lali yan oni. Where we bo na awa no we lalo we o. Na so they run am. And you just they play gentle they go. They play gentle they go. They rubbish you they go. You rich community they go spoil your name. You rich community now. You know to say you don't be that kind of person. Then you talk what you want to do. After you don't talk what you want to do for them, as they criticize you, criticize them. When you're a campaigner, don't state election, don't be international election. Now local campaign, you get the language. Or my language in here. Having language do show more than I am. Or what basaki the stamara? I taste stamara. Or show more than what bear you were born one. Our basaki taste stamara. See now, Oma. He knows so Obaseki trappers and that's why they destroy Obaseki and everything. More Obaseki. Odosha, a fire in house submit an EFCC. Almost soon with those state election now. You do go to me go to Ore. All of you from the one where I governor who want to give a camera who can't who will get those states here. You are very interested about the state. Just for you to take it back, who punish him. They come back and roll you and or the army or Dion. Belemane Palace. Then as well as worry, a man law be a man ya collect a piece work and work. Now these are the people who are no do rule. Here I lack money give. So you people better behave well. For those of you that depend that yeah, my partner this, whoever no yeah nana. Not be so need to you see they go. Osaba well activities now while they say maybe more you talk, if you pick him away. You may not see somebody in all time in your time now. Because one and maybe one man work or American native either my or reading or total you are mammy no be changing or body be changing or worry. Or my give me. Masters all day with me, bring on 1 day. Who be a can have you 1 day. My forefather will aggravate that very slap. But you know me time when he's let a man go. Bring it on. When well at streets. It's like man you are. Useless people. So the language which is for here and be that. Oh mudawe, oh mudae. My stepbrother, we are mudagwe. Wa mudame mudawe. O ma tie boni ra tie ueti ne. O tie ne yana tie boni mi tie ne kingi. Ado ta upa. Pa gbe o. Ami wa call them intimidate. Mete matter where do intimidate me. O man no here slave we defend. If somebody can stand or defend or man here slave. So mete defend Obaseki. What's the crime of Obaseki? Ndamo eniria. What are the palace done for 850 years? They me opanian. They me opanian who okay na or make na we say that now make you to the oil where abroad. All of you are free immigrants. But when what do I go? Oh why ma waropa? Why ya temata? and from the palace. Nene me you no red egbe. You a shame in ro egbe. You a calamity no go through. God there. Simpenwensa. Can't tell Simpenwensa without shame.
Yeah.
Hola. Omion, a demonstration head your man lelana. Or when he echo. Because I know all what they can about what day. Yeah, well, do back in me where me wa give you me. Here wa vam we keke we do the fiamo. Maybe even no we activate. Mo wa save your way. Mo ze we ragmo you wa ya gbo kan. By now you would have been walking like a dead man. We are not giving up this very fast. We will not surrender, we will not yield. Until we get that thing we are looking for. A better society is our final destination, home and abroad. Humanity must feed the dividend of life. Must suffer from some alien who are being on this very throne. They are using it to kind of imagine a bonu what we mean. They tell bonu igbe iwo wonu manoge wulo. They tell bonu ba many wa recently. This will born America ge wune. Idian yes again ko ni idiot ge wune. Ani mana no re nene no re na no be nwame. Oni ge be wune. Just look at it. All PDP chieftains are Ogyonba. A Fulani Ogyonba. Fulani Ogyonba. No, this or changing it. This your useless narrative must go. Bring it on. Bring it. You are a coward now. You can't bring it on. Bring it on. They tell me you're in a reading door. You're reading. Not damn it, bring it. Well, bring it on. Now you have tried it the night of man by. Bring it on the streets. Give me address of your location. Or who send your bitation go man. Ni navigate. Ni ye go map ya gwalo where are they? Ni me akiande no we akiande. Na de kun egbe. Let me see that we monsaloboa. You might iwa tiren ki sore. Anu na ki mana tore. If their space jet in here ma waga you or who when I'm not called by God. Use that set of people. This is a fight for humanity. Like when Obasa is a fight between who is the darkness right now. They are the darkness. We are the light. Please, call your parents at home. Call your parents at home. Mobilize. Tell them vote and protect your vote. We are watching. We are watching. We are watching. Be letting the forces know where they are trying to ring this election. I'm with the chief judge Irene. Or on any I inaugurator be stolen. Akema amwe bogbe. Akema wa amwe bogbe yege. I go to one face wele da amwe bogbe. Wa banu amwe bogbe. Wa patwa wa nani wa rewe bona. Veni anwe nu do wi wa nu sofa bonu nu kin egbo eba. Nu yupo ba ya boni ama onu enjoy. Nu vie mo adio wa li. Nothing like we rupon mu we. We total ye compound we. Oh no ba ero. Then you not know work nu we labor you will enjoy. That vie man you one we suffer but that the only achievement you have be too flat. After about how many years abroad. Yet you will have where you wa. Why Kokigo for 3 years? We have spent in Nigeria for 1 month. Why there we are there we benito. We send a TV no ajo your church ukba. Next year research you because echo ye people. For what now? For those people that want to go home, we want a society that will make them to relocate back home. This is most workable. I can't feel my work kidnap you. Every of our brother that go, I have a friend that go home recently for burial. Very many years days, obvious security. For how long do you know how much that cost? Everywhere of the security, is that not a cost? Who are women or man? We are here with the security. How many of people that will leave America and come to this place not got a security? Everybody security. Did that need security now? He made that van. Ebo amis be van wa making no we be no lago. We ma me we video ma ku. We no lago. He got to go to take it. Na yet. Any man na yet be dey man. You don't tell her what talk about like mama tere na me ewe. We ma tere na me ewe. Ya ga re na na e can free way. Iwe you na wa ga testing. The man who do so far camera, I want you to be guide to record it with your eye. Ogbalagbo na ha re gan we ya gbo won. Oh, we come at it. Comment c'est vraiment Newton, comment assim nós. Porque essa provoca, me está provocando. A one me na ha richan ya me wonu ti ware mawe. Uduhwe mo we. On a aworo no be joke. Bigger on. Mwela gan we ni we. Ma we dekun gbe. Where yet van on ya. Wa van ya attack him. Please for me here and remember about the women himself. Uduhwe my time. Why would you don't know where? This is truth from here and nothing but the truth. Please share this video massively among your friends. No me ho we no ya ho. No me ho we no ya toma posako ya toma pokulo. A mim me dei wa. Sea lo que sea. Estoy aquí. Aquí es mi bosque. Aquí es mi bosque. A donde yo viaja todo es mi bosque. Anywhere I travel go na my bosque. I can never be intimidated because I know what I do. Bring her on. May even be paid up by the The one force me pour encore for my equal or corner. When I know what I do. I'm not supporting violence, but don't take this one as a joke. My way I create content here. So now so we see him. So from me here, have a nice day. Ciao.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan AIG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan AIG YouTube.